Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camellia Crafts Designs. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with some more of my Alice journal. I'm going to get this ready for binding. This will be last video before we bind it. I just keep finding more things to do in it. Right, we've not attached the cover yet, so I'll move it. Right, signatures. We did some paper clips last time, and last weekend we made the insides of the covers and did the fabric. I have taken quite a few pages out of this. I mean, if you look at it now, well, you just sew it. It's already, yeah, there's room for the ephemera, but yeah, it's got enough pages, so I have taken some out. Not too many, just odd one or two from each signature. I've gone ahead and put all the pockets in that wanted sewing in. So there's no ephemera in this one yet. I've not done any collaging on the black pages, but it's going to be very similar to the one I showed you that we did together. Yeah, put a nice deep pocket there with room for something else to go on. Still got, oh, the centre of these signatures are going to be envelopes, and I'm going to do them in a policy style. I've not finished cutting this down yet, but it's going to be a policy style envelope in the centre. That's going to get cut off. I'm going to round that flap. That's what will happen there. So I obviously can't put that together yet because we're going to need to keep that envelope open to sew the signature in. So that will be something I'll show you after we've done the signatures. So yeah, more pockets. What I'm going to show you today is, do you remember, if you've watched this series from the beginning, I made a mistake, didn't I, when I was scoring this signature? It didn't really show up. You can't really see it from there, but there is, if it catches the light correctly, a faint score line, and it means that that page doesn't bend properly, or it bends when it shouldn't. So what I've done is I've taken a piece of this excuse me, let's get a lozenge. Yeah, I'm very that's better. Get that lozenge in, keep the frogs away. Yeah, I've taken a piece of the diamond paper and I'm going to pop it there as a pocket, and it will also allow me to use this lovely big postcard I've been wanting to use somewhere. That will then slot in there, and then again we can decorate that pocket, put something else on it. So without further ado, I'll pop the whole journal to one side. Whoops, don't. And we'll put that pocket in. So I have already sewed around it. I didn't want the stitching to come through onto the outside of the signature, so I've sewed around the pocket and I will glue it in. Right. To actually do it, I'm going to fold this back on itself just so I know where the crease is. So I don't want it right up to that edge or it will interfere with the page opening. So I'm going to bring it in a tiny bit, and by folding it over I can see exactly where to place it. And I'm just going to put glue along 3 edges. I hold it at the edge I want to have as the opening. Before I do, I'm just going to burnish this stitching as well, make it a bit flatter. Okay. Also makes it look a bit nicer. So it's an idea to do that wherever you've got stitching in your journal. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on the type of journal. Right, art glitter glue. We will use you. So I'm just simply gonna pop the glue around 3 edges where my stitching is. That's come out pretty nice. That's it. Right. And again, like I said, pop it. I've done it about 1/8 of an inch away from the fold, from the crease. And I just measured that to 8 inches high, which matched the height of the signature. In case you want to know, I'll tell you how. I didn't actually measure it. It is a 1/16 under 5 inches. Don't know I'm pressing that one, there's no glue. Silly woman. Grab my kitchen roll for any that seeps. I've had a bit seep at bottom, so I'm just going to lift that up, wipe it away. I'll open that out now. Now we've got it where we want it. And I can press it down. So there we go. Right, I'm not going to pop it in now, not till that glue's set, but that will fit in there absolutely perfectly. Loving it. Right, I have been messing as well. I've been die cutting, I've been faffing, and look at this pile of goodies. Some things are going to be, oh, I cut out some tags. That's far too big. That won't get used because it's far too big. I could cut the bottom down, or I could fold it, or I don't know what I could do with that. I'll have a think about that one. But I've cut out some, this is what I'm looking for. Slot pocket thingamajigamy. And on the front of that, I did do a couple, so I can perhaps put one somewhere else in journal as well. And on that goes some of these. Yeah, I think I might go for the spade ones on that. Because we've got an awful lot of red. We don't need any more red, do we? And I think that is going to be perfect on there. So I'm going to go ahead and fold these edges over and burnish them. It is a die, this. Thankfully, I got everything I wanted die cut. I was just doing extras of things when the die cut machine went kaput. Oh, it said it's, wow, that's, yeah, it's earned its money, that die cut machine. I used to use it so much when I did cards and mini albums, a lot more than I do in junk journaling. And knowing I can repair it is just, I'm very happy about that. The cat's here. She thinks it's time for bed. No, cat. It's far too early for bed. That's because kids have gone to bed early. They're not asleep. They're on their electronic devices. Right, I like to fold that over before I put these on, just so I can line them up properly. So I'm going to do these again with the art glitter, just for decoration. We've got lots of ephemera from the kit that will fit into this. It'll look pretty good. That's straight enough, that's lined up well enough. 2 more to go. I love this die. It's one of those dies, as soon as it came out I bought it, and then I've never used it, which is terrible. Well, I don't really buy dies anymore, I just use what I've got. I think the last dies I ever bought was it Tim Holtz Wildflowers. Yeah, I had to have some of those. There we go. Little wiggle. Oh yeah, I'm going to love this. Yeah, as I was saying yesterday, it's gone a bit mini album-y this. It's got a bit... I think the only thing making it a junk journal now is the fact that it's got some coffee dyed paper in. Well, it's whatever it is, isn't it? Junkish journal. Journal. Pretty journal. Whatever you want to call it. I'm still going to call it a junk journal. I think it's the first time I've made a junk journal with all design papers. It's a very different approach to making one, because you've got to think more, what can I do with what I've got available? You can't go printing anything else out because there isn't anything else. I've not used any digitals. Right, that's going to go on there. I love it. I absolutely love that. So I'm just going to give it one more burnish because I'm not quite happy with how that's better. In fact, I should have got my other bone folder out. It's better for burnishing. Alright, and then I'm going to pop some glue on these three edges and place it on. What's that? Oh, it's my pin. Wasn't where it was supposed to be, was it? Isn't it quiet? Yeah, well, I need to finish this. It's been dragging on long enough. It's a good job it's a 3-day weekend, or I would not have got it finished. My week's going to be a day behind. Normally on a Monday I'm getting Etsy orders packed up. But it's bank holiday, so I won't be doing that well Tuesday. And that's just reminded me, I've got a few customers who have bought items and it still says they're going to dispatch on Monday. And they're not, because it's a bank holiday and the post office is shut. I must message them. Etsy, because Etsy is a US thing, they're, I don't know whether you call it an algorithm, anyway, they're, yeah, seller platform don't recognise bank holidays, which are public holidays. Banks are shut, post offices are shut, all public services, apart from essential ones, are shut. Right, I quite like how that looks. Let's see how it looks with the signature backing as well, without all those diamonds in her face. Oh yeah. Yeah, and I've gone far enough away from the edge. That's going to be great. So I think that's dried enough to pop this postcard in. It doesn't need a tab or anything on because it sticks out. Oh, is it going to be too long? You know, now I've popped it in and put the glue on. It's just a smidgen, an absolute smidgen too deep. So I'm not going to do it now, but if you can see, I'll cut up to that next line instead. I did want to take these dotted lines off anyway, I don't need them on now. And then it will fit better, it won't go overhanging the signature. Yeah, the dotted lines need to come off as well, don't they? I sometimes forget about what you lose with the glue, but that will line up spot on when I've trimmed it. And in here, we can put anything we want. I don't even know, oh yeah, perfect size they are. Not necessarily that one. It's too, excuse me. We want one that's got some black on, I think. To a wow factor. Well, I like that. Ooh, is that one a bit too wide? That one's a bit too wide. Some of these journal cards are different widths. See, that one's not as wide. So that one will fit spot on. Let me make sure I've not... No, that's it. Get the bone folder, woman. This is what you've not done. There we go. helps when you put pockets and things in to do that. I'm going to have a look at what's stopping this. I don't know what, I'm pulling it away too far. I think it's getting caught on the next one down, that's it. I think it was just the angle we're trying to do it at. Oh, that fits in there lovely, doesn't it? Then we can pop some of the smaller ones in. I'm not crazy. My reality is just different than yours. That just sums me up. That's that one, and then we'll put a teeny one in the bottom. What have we got? I mean, I might change my mind on which ones I pop where when I'm doing the final bits on the journal. And that needs something on top to make it a tag. But you get the idea, don't you? Then I could put, oh, that's one that dangles. That's already made up. We could decorate the bottom with something. Oh, I'll tell you what I did grab. When I was making, I did the wax. Did I do wax? Yeah, the paper clips with the wax on and the little flowers. I realised I had some mulberry paper hearts and flowers, and then I realised I had some red mulberry paper. I'm terrible for forgetting what I've got. It's good to be able to shop your own stash. And yeah, I'm thinking some of these dotted about in places might be nice. Got these flowers for layering that I've die cut. That might be nice with a little, yeah. But they're little final touches I'm going to put on once all the big pages are done. So that's that page. I'm liking that. I'm not going to leave those in for now, just so that it can stay flat while that glue finishes up. I'll pop that one like that. Again, I'll fill these pockets when we've sewn the signatures in. Right. Is this the only one where I've done nothing? Yeah, I've done nothing on the vellum. I'll show you. Did I show you what I've done? Yes, I showed you the first signature where I put pockets on. We decorated the back signature together where I did some little bits and bobs, did a belly band. Ooh, I did another belly band. No idea where it's gone now. I don't know which signature it ended up in. I hope it's not ended up in the signature next to that one, because that wouldn't be good, would it? Two together. I really couldn't tell you. Is it in this one? How can you lose a belly band? But I seem to have lost a belly band. Am I dreaming? Let's have a quick shufter. Am I dreaming that I did another belly band? Tell me I'm not imagining it. Well, what's occurring here? Is it there? Is it there? This is fun, isn't it? Watching me. Did I dream it? There's no belly band on that one, is there? I checked both sides of this black signature. It's not there. It's not even a signature, it's a page. It's not there. Oh my word. It's not there. Or there. So it's got to be in this one. There's nowhere else for it to be. Well. I'm baffled. I'm absolutely baffled. Maybe I did it on a different colour page. Somewhere in this journal. Well, we have got over 100 pages, so it's easy to lose the one you're looking for. There is another belly band. I must have done it on a different colour page somewhere. We'll come across it anyway. That's mad that I've lost that. Right, so that's that. I do have to come up with something for these pages, But again, I think I'm going to do that after I've sewn the signatures in. Then I know how thick what I make can be. So we've decorated that page. I have altered the order of the signatures slightly. I've decided to go ahead with Alice as the front signature. Then we've got the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Then I've got the floral one for the centre. Then we've got this other tea-themed signature. I'm still looking for that belly band. Tell me I didn't do it in the same one. No, I couldn't possibly have. And then we've got the rabbit at the back saying how late it's getting. Yeah. I mean, I know he's at the beginning of the book, but now he's telling you it's late and we're at the end of the journal. So that's that bit. Right, I'll show you some of these other decorations I've fussy cut and what I'm going to do with them. Right, I did these frames and there are some little tags that I've cut from the design papers. Yeah, when I find them. Just going to quickly pause and find what I'm looking for because I'm annoying myself here. Right, I'm back. I'm organised. You know when I was saying I'd done another belly band and I couldn't find which signature I'd put it in? That's because I haven't stuck it in the signature yet. I'd made the belly band and I'd popped it underneath my mat to keep flat while it dried. So there it is. So that will go. I've got one in the back signature. I'll pop one in the front signature. But I'm not sticking it in just yet. What am I like? Right, I'm going to show you what I want to do with these frames that I cut. They just happened to be the right size for what I wanted to do. And I'm going to pop these. I don't even know which pages they're going on yet, but the A page idea. And we've got these tags. If I put acetate behind, they will fit in perfectly. If I use these, which are a bit wider, I won't need to use the acetate, but I'm not sure that would then be wide enough for it to fit in. So I think the best way to go is to use a bit of acetate and use these tags. Now, I've got two sets of these. One was cut from the regular 12x12 pad because they're double-sided, and one was cut from the single-sided pad. So I'm going to use these ones, the double-sided. We've got the Queen, the King, and Alice. So, yeah. We'll pop some acetate on the inside of there. I've got some tabs cut out, ready. I found my circular tab die. It was a hunt, but I found it. It had gone right to the bottom and was hiding in one of my die boxes. So I like the shape of these. So I'll pop one of those on the top of each tag, and that will disappear in there behind some acetate. So that'll be cute. It will be cute. So let's grab some acetate and let's do that. Am I going to use... I don't know if I've got any packaging to hand, so I'll just grab my acetate. Where are you, acetate? Is that you? Yeah, I've got a piece here that's big enough. Right, can you see it? Because I've got light on, you might get a bit of reflection. Perhaps not the best thing to do in an electric light, this. I might leave the acetate and do a separate little video for that in the morning when it's not reflecting on you and dazzling you. I think that's going to be the best thing to do. So that's what we will be doing. So that's another page idea, so I'll pop that to one side. Another thing I've done, I've fussy cut some of the larger images. We've got Alice peeping out from behind the curtain. We've got a large Alice, and we've got the White Rabbit. I'm just going to pop those on pages as tuck spots, because as you know, we've got lots and lots of these journal cards, and I just don't want to do a lot with some of them. The ones that are white on the back, I think I may make some little pockets. But the other thing with these is they're all slightly different sizes, which I never realised till after I've cut them out. They're near enough. A little pocket, and then we can put one of the smaller journal cards inside. Yeah. I've also cut with this slot die, and to go with it, I've die cut a large tag. Did I only get, oh, I did get 2 tags done, so we can make 2 of them. Yes, some of my die cutting was curtailed. I do have a manual die cut machine, but it's a lot of hard work. It really is. I can tell when I've used it. So, I like that tag shape because I pop that on. You put ribbon through the top, and then you've got a lovely little tag. Again, with my liking for making a lot of things in my journals removable. Pop that on. This, it doesn't go with this. I bought this tag die separate. It's actually one of those where you get the little cross stitch, faux cross stitch die. So we'll pop that one on. I've just noticed that writing's upside down on that, so we're gonna cover that up by popping something on like that. If I've got something else on, it won't bother me that the writing's upside down, but if I leave it just as is, it will totally bother me. Is that a bit too big, do we think? I don't know. No, don't like that one. Don't like that one. I'm quite fussy, aren't I, sometimes? I might like that one. Take some more tea and then we can tuck some teapots and things in. Yeah, I like that. And I'm going to ink this slightly just so it stands out a little bit from the background. Yeah, I just banged my elbow on my box. Ouch. I'll not fling my arms about and go knocking the camera down today. I'm a Deborah jump. Yeah, sorry Deborah. So if I made anyone else jump as well, I'm very sorry. So, let's pop that on there. I'm not going to leave that open so that you can tuck anything in. I think you've got plenty of places to tuck things, so I'm going to glue the whole thing down. More tuck spots not required. Just get some on that bit so it don't go sticking up on that bit. You don't even notice that those bits of writing you can see are upside down now. I quite like that. One of my subscribers did suggest, you know, with the chipboards, how I'm constantly moaning they're too thick, that I could peel some backing layers off. I could try that, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'll have enough chipboards now with the paper clips that I've made, but that is an option, so thank you for that. Right, I do have another one of these die cuts, and I did put it on the top. I did put it on top. Yeah, I did. go. This one I didn't cut out upside down. So, you notice I'm not inking everything. Just don't need it. I've cut things here and I'm not even inking them. When you die cut things, it sort of curls the edge over. People who die cut will know what I mean. People who aren't will be like, what's that woman on about again? And you don't really see the white edges. Alright. There we go with that. And now that's got something on it. That needs something on it. I know they're not going to go together, but that looks quite bare, doesn't it? Now there's something on there. So we're not covering upside down writing up this time, so we can put anything we like on. We can use a smaller piece. What's this? Oh, that's a keyhole. That needs to go upwards ways. Upwards ways? Is that even a word? It is now. So what else have we got? I think I fancy one of these smaller ones. What did I do with that little one I had? No, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. Oh, fussy woman. I could put some flowers on. We could have a cup of tea on it. We're having a cup of tea on that one. We're going to tuck teapots and things in it. Yeah, I knew there was a smaller one of those and I found it now. Yeah, that's what I want there. Just going to give that a little bit of inking because I've fussy cut that and there are some white edges that need just covering. There we go. Oh, it's double-sided, that one. I want it that way because I want the heart on that side the right way up. Yeah, I've cut lots of ephemera out and I've mixed up the ones that are double-sided and the ones that aren't. Like you do. I'm definitely going to have enough paper here to make at least one of the journal. Right, I'll be doing that one off camera. And having already practiced on this one and learnt what does and doesn't work, I should fly through that one. I'll fly through it, she says. Do you know, I think rather than ribbon on that, I'm thinking I might want some strips of the fabric that we used on the outside. Did I have some smaller pieces? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Or maybe I'll just find some ribbon that I like better. But for now, they're staying as they are. So you'll be seeing me putting all these embellishments in when we've sewn the signature together, which is going to be my next video. I know I've been threatening it now for a while. I've ended up having more. I got quite busy with supply orders in my shop, which is good. That's the bread and butter. And yeah, we're resting my knee. And then the old being anemic and oh, yeah, right. That's a tag. I know it's a tag, but I think I might use it as a tuck spot rather than a tag. But I'm going to stick that Cheshire Cat on. Definitely getting down this art glitter glue now. Wee. Wee, we got a wee. Just put a really thin layer in the middle. Looks about right. Yeah, that's going to make a nice pocket, that, rather than use it as a die. Yeah, it is. I really did want to use that Cheshire Cat from the big sheet, so I die cut him. Again, don't know what page is going on. That will all get decided when we've sewn it in. But I just thought I'd make another video to show you what I'm doing with all these pieces. Things have been happening behind the scenes with Alice. I haven't just forgot about her. She didn't fall down back at sofa. Yeah, it's a pity. Hang on, is that... Aha. This one may fit as a tag inside the cover. But then it'll cover everything else up. No, it won't. Let's take... Let's get the journal out. Ooh. Yeah, I've been busy fussy cutting. Look at that one. That was very intricate to cut. That's off the actual cover page for the paper pad. Yeah. That took a while to fussy cut, that did. Right, you go back in your pile. Go away, acetate. Let's see if this will go in the journal without poking out the top. It is a rather huge, large tag. Will it fit there? No, it's still going to poke out top. So, sorry tag, you're not going to make the cut. I'll probably put that with the journal, but not inside it. So, right. One other thing I'm going to do before binding, I'm going to put the book corners on. Yeah. Now for this, I have chosen to use, because I did still have some in my stash that I've been hoarding, the Tim Holtz ones. They do work better. I have them here. The perfect antique bronze colour to match everything else that we've used. I'm going to put them on before I attach this to the inside cover. Yeah, the reason being, it's going to be very close. I don't want to put this on and have the book corners interfere with that edge. So I'm going to put them on first. And I've got my pliers out, so we may as well do it now, won't we? Because it's just a bitting and batting video, this really. Because this is the point where I'd be bitting and batting. Right, use a bit of fabric. Do I have a... I like to use me... I've got loads of these glasses cleaning cloths. And they're really good. This is one I don't even clean my glasses with this one. Pop that over so that when I bend this, I'm not going to mark the book corner. I didn't squeeze that hard enough, did I? I like to squeeze each one a little bit first. Yeah, I've not bent that side. So even though I think I'll just put the fabric there, because I'm not going to bend. I'm not going to damage this inside one. And then I can see whether it's nipped up to the edge of the book properly. A little bit more. You can put a little bit of glue on these if you want. I don't think it needs it. You can do it with a hammer as well. I like to do it with these acrylic pliers. I usually do it easier than this. I am doing it at quite an awkward angle, so I'm staying in shot. I'm even in shot, yeah. That's it. That one's on quite securely now. And we've not damaged the corner. Pop one on the bottom. Yeah, they're very shiny, Mr. Holtz, these. My acrylic pliers keep wanting to slide off. You know, I'm not even sure if last time I bought a pack, right, of these Tim Holtz book corners. You got 3 sets in them and they're quite expensive. So I've only ever used 1 set and I've been saving the other 2 sets for the right project. And Alice is the right project. They do seem a lot easier to work with than some of the cheaper ones you buy. That one's on now. Yeah, that one's gone on lovely as well. And we'll put the ones on the front. Yeah, I think that worked best, doing it like that, didn't it? So do it from the inside. Yeah, I have to then keep looking to make sure it's gone on where I want it. Yep. One last squeeze. Yep, happy with that. And the final one. I've just flung something on the floor. I've no idea where it were. I think it could have been the belly band. Even on chin shot, yeah, I am. Of course I am. Oh, put it the right way, woman. That would have been a disaster. Yeah, I just think when you've made the outer with cardstock, those corners are not going to stand up to any wear and tear without popping some of these on. You can get some really fancy ornate looking ones. I just didn't think this book needed them. I wanted to use my Tim Holtz I've been saving. Right, so there we have it. 4 book corners all on. Now let's check whether I did the right thing. Go away, glue. Yeah, that is now going to fit perfect between the corners. In fact, that's going to help me line things up. Yeah, that's going to be lovely. Ooh, the Alice that I fussy cut and took all that time fussy cutting. I'm tempted to pop it on there. I tried popping it there, but I really like that one that I did for there. So that might end up going on that. Right. So we've got a couple more pockets put in. You know what I'm going to be doing. I'll just do another quick video with those acetate ones after we've done the binding. There's no more sewing needs doing. So I want to get it bound. I will be sticking these in after binding. I like to do my binding first, then there's no chance of damaging these inside covers. I've got the corners on, and then there's no chance of damaging the pages putting the corners on. So we're on the home stretch now with this journal, and it's not going to need a closure, but I think I might do a little fancy closure with some paper clips that can be removed. Yep, it just clips on there and there with a chain and some little more of the charms. Right, I'm going to say goodbye for this one. I've no idea how long I've been, and I know it's been a very bitty-batty video, but I hope it's helped you see what order I tend to do things in and why. Yeah, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in comments. I'm more than happy to answer any. Yeah, so thank you very much, and I'll see you next time with the binding. Thanks a lot. Bye.